Alright everyone, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We've spent quite some time catching up with everybody, doing a lot of story stuff. It's been very dense with story progression and plot and character details. Now it's time to finally go to the war room and see what this game has in store for me next. And I really don't know what the fuck's gonna happen right now, but I know that this place has really dramatic lighting. We're gonna have to get people to fix that up. I can't deal with no dramatic lighting, it's bad for my skin. I don't go outside. So what does our new war council look like? What? That's awesome. That's an awesome table. Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I looking at right now? It's like, Orlais looks a little more sparse, but... Okay. So... We have like a... Is that a story mission?
Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes. And it is... not good.
Oh no, so we're still talking about more rifts. Okay, so in Orlais we have investigate the western approach, stop Venatori activity in the west, both of which cost 20, that costs 8, that costs 20. Friend in Quinus. The job for those are just missions to send people on. Report ready for, oh yeah, we sent someone to get our new mounts, the Hunter Shade Dracolisk. The creature has been cornered and saddled. The nippings were severe, but it waits for the Inquisitor to claim it at the stables. Mind your fingers. Do I really want a dragon mount? I mean, better question is, do I ever want to mount at all? I can spend 30. Holy crap! That's the highest power cost I've ever seen. More things to just send random people on. I can spend 6, I think, to go to the Exalted Plains. 20 to go to Liberate and Priest de Leon. 8 to make contact with the Emerald Graves, and that's just on one side. Oh, dear God, I'm going to be playing this game until 2016. These are all... Yeah, these are all just things to send people on.
Are you alright, Leliana? Are you? I suppose not. Haven was... trying.
Oh, Dorian's request. That's probably want to prioritize that. It's a request for one of my party members. Missions related to party members often have, the missions related to party members often have power amulets, which give them an additional power skill. I mean, an additional point. Oh, Jesus. So what I'm looking for is, reports of Darkspawn activity. There's so many things to send people on. First of all, let's send someone on Dorian's request just because we can. Alright. Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought I'd bring up. There are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you since you can't swing a dead cow without hitting one of Corfurius's minions. But, I mean, do we know that we can't? Do we know that Corfurius's minions are that widespread? To be honest, we just got attacked by him once, and now we're here. I guess they expected me to read this later. But anyway, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Corfurius's minions, but these particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that that would imply that I didn't want them dead, which I do, since I have an idea where they might be, thanks to an investigation I began before coming south. I thought we could put our heads together and track them down, at which point they would sneer something at you and Tevinter, and you would be forced to kill them. Which makes everyone happy. Thanks for eliminating a potential threat. You for eliminating a potential threat. Me for eliminating men and women too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted to continue breath. To be continued permitted breath. They would be less happy, but they would be less happy. But who cares about them? Up to you, Lord Inquisitor. So what's the best time? Definitely to Leliana. Makes sense. She's the spy ninja type person, and this is definitely a straight-up assassination move. Let us look into this carefully and quietly. We do not wish to alert Venatori to our awareness of their existence. You go for it, Leliana.
Let's see what we have.
What I'm curious about is I thought there was a mission around... Oh, right. I sent Leliana to get money. Oh, it's gone completely now. Interesting. What I'm curious about is... Where is it? There's supposed to be a mission... to... I don't know which one it is, but I have a mission to go help the hero of Kirkwall with something. But none of these seem to specifically indicate where to go. I might have to hop out of this screen to try to figure out which one it is. I'll be right back. Alright, I figured it out. It's this quest. Nope. Wait, I lost it. No, it was over here. It was over. I swear to God, I know what it is now. It's to find the Warden's quest. But I don't necessarily remember where that was. There's so much shit on the table.
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Alright, to help Hawk, we're gonna go do the Find the Warden quest. But really quick, I'm just gonna send our friends somewhere to go, just to have make sure that everyone's doing something good. So, what do we say here? Those are resource quests. I think are repeatable, so that we can send anyone for those. But anyway, mission: reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Fiona, we got word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? From Sketch. And the best time is nobody. Everyone's fine. Josephine, rebel mages may not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask the Bannerman for help contacting them. That's a good idea. Use a third party they trust. You're always so clever, Josephine. You always have the best ideas. Cullen's always straightforward, like, I have soldiers, we'll use those, I guess. Get it? Because we'll use soldiers. Oh. Apparently everyone I can possibly send to do this demon quest is already sent out. We'll have to do that later.
I've arranged an accord between the Marquis and the Dowager. Wonder of wonders. Perhaps they can be useful to us after all.
Let's check out Shadows over Denerim. Inquisitor, first things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Freldon only to have them drive my uncle out of his town, so I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe, and I didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Venatori, I think they're called? Venatori, I think they're called. We have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told, like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair Theron. I was not ready for that to be Alistair. It makes sense. Something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? That's great. Send forces to in the manhunt. Cullen will send the forces in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but express somewhat. But everyone should see us doing it. And he has the best timing. No, he doesn't, actually. The best time would be Leliana by... Cullen's basically the worst one for this. Oh well, he's left.
To work?
I'm sure Alistair will understand the general concept of getting whoever's left. After all, he's only king because we ran out of everybody else, basically. So, I'm sure he can relate to Cullen's plight. Poor man. Alright. Find the Warden. Hawk has revealed that Corympheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawk's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Warden's plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Leliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. So secrets say, we must ensure that a trap is not awaiting us in Crestwood. I will send the scouts at your command. I find it odd that it always shows 3 different things here, but I don't think you ever really get to pick one so far. So it's almost kind of pointless to even phrase it like a choice, but whatever. Let's use 8. Wow, if I use 8 power here, I'll still have 35 left. I have so much power. I've never seen the number get that big. Let's go for it. Find the Warden. A hastily scrawled note received by Messenger Bird. Inquisitor. Hawk's warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Alright. I want to do this mission first because it's a mission related to Hawk and Dragon Age 2 and stuff, and frankly, that just seems like the thing that I'm most likely to get spoiled on if I don't just do it right away. The longer I wait, the more I'm risking having someone actually spoil this for me before I get a chance.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
More walking corpses. At least they won't be a surprise.
I nearly stepped on one in the grass the other night, before it started moaning. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
And here we are in Crestwood, on our first new zone in a little while. What kind of quests do we have in this area? So, still waters help Crestwood fight back against the undead. Undead have been terrorizing Crestwood since a Fade Rift appeared in the lake. There must be a way to close it. There's an underwater rift. That's a new problem. Down here we have a rift. Okay, that's straightforward. And here lies the abyss. That's, Varric has a friend named Hawk who fought Corypheus once before, and now fears Grey Wardens are under the influence of the ancient Darkspawn. Hawk has a warden contact who may be able to say more. So we're supposed to meet his warden ally here in Crestwood, next to this conveniently located camp. So that's going to be one of our long-term goals. I think I might investigate both of the things that are in the way first, and that seems to be the entirety of the zone right now, but I'm sure I'll discover more as we walk around. We'll stop by the requisition officer real quick, see what they want this time. What is it?
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
Man, they came up with so many dialogue options for her. It's astonishing. She's such a well-developed character with so many different things to say, and I'm being a dick, but it's just funny that in a game with such ridiculous amounts of writing in it. Ooh, elf root. That's convenient, because I can't afford to make any more healing potions for my party. So Vasti has one. How's everyone else doing? Sarah? You have two. Dorian, how many do you have? You have one. Alright, give you another one. Trying to spread out those restoration potions if we can. So what do you want for your geological study? You want 10 obsidian and 20 iron. Hey, that's actually not that bad as far as resources go. I almost have that many of each despite not being here before because they're not unique to this location in any way. Let's go towards this crazy... Let's make our way towards this crazy lake thing and see how this goes. I'm sure I'll die horribly. That's usually what happens, right? I say that to be all glib and shit.
Way to get to the rift in the lake.
You mean aside from wearing all your armor and wading in?
I think of it in terms of like, I'm still used to dying and everything, but I realized that I just beat the last entire story mission, which a lot of people warned me was going to be really tough. And I did it without dying a single time. Like, a few party members went down from time to time, and I just casually brought them back up. Like, when I was in the Oasis, there was all these moments like, oh god, I can't revive people because Solus already used his resurrection spell, and its cooldown is like 1 billion years long, and everyone's dying, what am I gonna do? And then I get to the story mission, and I used the restoration spell like once or twice, but it was never at risk of running out of... I don't think I was ever at risk of not being able to use it anymore. So, like, my party was doing pretty okay, all things considered. Let's see. So we have 2 corpse archers, undead, fighting what seems to be allies. One of them has a blue circle. I can't see the other ones because they're too far away. They're already in combat, so I can't use any special abilities to weaken them as we approach. So I guess we'll just get in there then. Go ahead and bubble our party Solus, like you always do. And Sarah can use poisoned weapons. And I'll just trust people to generally do what they need to do. Hello, friend. Come over here. Now you're here. Enjoy. You can go ahead and sit. Take a seat. Take your load off. Why did he not fall over? Do that thing. Fall over, damn you. Fall over. I hate you. I hate you. You're ruining my fun. There you go. Now he fell over forever. Charge! My kill. That's right.
Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
I'll go back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
Our orders are clear. We can't find Warden Stroud. We return to command with all haste.
Still don't feel right.
I know, but if I judge our orders rightly, harder decision to wait.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the Order.
Right. Because they would have said.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
What the fuck? What was that explosion that just happened on me? Oh shit. What is down here? Did you do that? Looks like a shade and 2 undead. Why do the undead work with demons exactly? I guess maybe the undead are created by demons in the first place. Undead don't normally just happen on their own, to be fair. Are they about to attack me? Are we in line of sight yet? I just want to take a quick look over here. 7 gold. Oh well, I'm a monster. I'm taking their religious donations. I'm a terrible person. Is this the way I want to go? There's a castle off there. That's probably cool to find. Let's just go ahead and start with a long shot. Let's see. Can I aggro? Fuck, I'll take out an archer. Archers are dangerous. They're all ranged and shit. No one likes that. Oh yeah, he's taken care of. And that he just exploded. I love my ability to just make people explode. It's so handy. Let's see if I can just am I gonna single-handedly take out this whole party with this one character? No, the fire explosion was them aggroing, huh? It was my party deciding to take part. That makes sense. It didn't quite register for me, but yeah, the fire explosion shouldn't be Sarah's ability. That should be just some random dude helping out. I just referred to my party members as some random dude. There we go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. You're pretty screwed, buddy. It's so relaxing to just hanging back as an archer and just wail on people. Vasty is usually able to take care of himself when we do these normal encounters. Oh, a little bit of loot. Don't want to miss these. Oh! Did I pick it? Okay. Seriously, BioWare, you don't need to make the same button. Jump and interact and talk. Because at least all these weird moments where we jump instead of doing something else and things like that. Ooh. Wow, actually a lot of resources right here. Spindleweed. And our quest is off in this direction, following that weird road. Or maybe I should follow this big road and see where it takes me. Big roads are safer, right? I don't know. At least you're more likely to end up at somewhere important if you follow the big road, maybe. Lord knows I just need to explore the map in general, too, while I'm here. How much spindleweed do I have? I think every single coast is just drowning in it, so it might not even be worth picking up in these quantities. I could probably just abandon it. Josephine's ready to report in. Alright, so Josephine did Dorian's request already. That was
There's
fast.
a lake like this one near my family's estates. Fewer demons.
Well, you have to pay a premium to get it without the demons. They went for the discount. That was their mistake. It's just they were probably raised in New York and they were told to get every offer they can to get a good in this housing market. As a shade, a corpse archer, and is it a greater terror? It's probably a greater terror. It doesn't look like a lesser terror. I think lesser terrors don't have crazy spines on them. Anyone behind them? Just a camp. We're probably good. We're probably gonna be just fine. Let's see if I can. It's weird seeing demons just wander around though. But we'll see if I can. Can I highlight the? Maybe if I get a little closer first. Careful. I just want to get a long shot on. I mean, a full draw on the terror before he teleports. Fuck you. Did I successfully put him to sleep? He is asleep. Awesome. So now, everyone focus fire on this corpse archer. Please. Who are you attacking, Dorian? Who are you? I'm gonna give you a new command because I don't trust you to be attacking someone besides. I don't want you to wake up the lesser terror. I just did something on purpose to make this encounter easier. Okay. Do some aggro. Knock some peoples over. Get out. Oops, that's not how that attack works at all. Is everyone dead already? Wait, really? I didn't even do anything. Everyone just died. I think the shade... Everyone's dead except for this guy. Well, okay. Get over here! And knock him over. Adorable. You're screwed, buddy. Yeah, you're pretty screwed. Alright, taken care of. That wasn't too bad. Divide and conquer and all that, I suppose. Vasti's almost level 11, which is always good. Every level makes us more capable of handling content we encounter. Ooh, this journal giving me 100 experience does not hurt. Battered journal. Page from Circle Mage's journal. I could travel around Crestwood. One person might sneak past the roaming dead with the aid of a little magic. I heard Redcliffe is taking in mages. If I get there, I'll be safe. I can't do it. These people have no one to help them. They're probably never seen undead before. Maybe they won't trust a mage. But what use was I penned in the circle? Maybe here I can do some good. I'll introduce myself to the villagers tomorrow. I hope they don't turn me away. What I'm wondering about is, let's see. I wonder if because that just the idea of someone wandering around and helping people and getting trapped and stuff like that. It just reminds me of my friend, Jawan, right, from Dragon Age Origins, because my character was a mage, so he grew up with, he was in the tower with Jawan, and Jawan was in Redcliffe, causing problems and trying to fix them simultaneously. I'm kind of circumventing this Still Waters quest, aren't I? My bad. I guess I'll have to go up the slope. I wonder if Jawan will ever show up in this game. I think he's still alive in my story. I kind of let him to someone else. I kind of left him to someone else's discretion, so that he may have been executed by now. I don't know. He did a lot of things wrong, so frankly, there's a lot of reason for him to get executed. I can't remember if I left him in the hands of someone else or if I said to let him go free. But letting him... Oh, I think I might have said to let him go free, and then they're like, what, are you fucking crazy? And then they just disregarded my input, which is, you know, an amusing moment to have BioWare game be like, what do you want to do? It's like, no, fuck you, you don't get to make that decision. It's like, why the fuck would we let you make that decision? And then they just disregard you. It's kind of amusing to me, because there's too many moments where, like, you're the single person that's trusted to make every hard decision in the world, when there's no real... You don't really have, like, much of a, like, what do I want to say, like, a background? You don't really have, like, an amazing, like, resume for making decisions. It's just people start making you make all the decisions out of nowhere, because it's kind of just taken for granted, because BioWare. We have a question mark house over here. Okay. What kind of lock does it have? Can I open it with my hands? Sneak around here a bit. Oh, there's a whole town. Oh, there's a whole town. I snuck up in the back way, I guess.
I'll come out when it's safe. Who is that anyway?
So someone's hiding in there until I take care of something else. What if that's the warden we're looking for? He's hiding inside of a building because he's scared, and we're supposed to fix the lake problem for him to come out, maybe. I don't know. Lots of houses around here. I'll explore later. Let's check in on this. There's a quest over here, so I'll check in on that. And then we'll check in on the lake thing. Hello, Gald.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Oh, was I talking out loud? In this home that I own, that you're in for some reason, is what he should have said. Why are you in my house? Why are you in my house listening to me talk about Judith? The village of Crestwood, so we kind of found that in a roundabout way, but still waters. So we'll head right over here to progress the story about what's going on here. Who's talking? Not sure what that was. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna continue to loot from your surroundings.
I can count on one hand the number we've got since the trouble started.
Jump! Oh my god, Vast, that was a really impressive jump. You should really volunteer for the Olympics.
Undead by the gates. Let's lend a hand.
Okay. Let's make a mess. Yeah, Vast, you can take care of himself. Let's tell... whatever, they can just do what they want. Get down. Camera, why? Why do I have to go all the way around? Okay. Yeah. Long shot that guy because, I mean, full draw that guy because clearly he's in the open and vulnerable. I realize I have to tell everyone to attack first, but that'll put him to sleep and do a lot of damage real quick. And then we're just gonna pummel these guys. Hello, friends. Noises! I'm making noises. That means you want to hit me. And now I'm knocking you all on your asses. Isn't this a great relationship? We get along so well. Knock him over. There we go. So happy. Come on, buddy. Nope, I'm blocking. I'm blocking. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, I guess he's dead. Knock him too. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't quite work, but he's down. Oh, hello, friend. Get off! Just gonna have to ask you to sit down, sir. This is a professional establishment. Okay, taken care of. Oh, they poisoned you apparently. I couldn't hear you over the distance from here.
How many did we lose?
No one this time.
Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
Amount of people we lost back during the Blight.
These people are talking in very calm, low tones when they're like 4 feet away from each other, and I don't think they can understand each other from that distance. I think they must have telepathy. They're like the vampires from Strain, which I always call Splice on accident, and I almost called it that again. Damn you, one word. Why does everything have to have a one-word name these days? It's so confusing. Alright, so we're supposed to go talk to the mayor now that we've helped out at the gates.
When you talk about magic, you've never been on good terms with the mage?
Sure, a couple. They were all right. Bit weird. I knew a funny boy in Denerim. Started fires with his eyes. Templars nabbed him right quick, so he's better now, I guess.
Better? Do you know what your southern circle's like?
Meals and training? So he wouldn't starve or get stomped by a mob? I've seen both.
You're sadly right.
Yeah, Sarah does have valid points about the circles in general. They do protect the people in them as much as they imprison them. Frankly, it's hard to necessarily say that things that Templars and circles do are wrong. It's just really tragic that mages don't get a choice about whether or not they become who they are. So they can just get stuck in this life that's just kind of worse in some ways. Message board. This board has several papers and scraps of paper pinned on it. No one is to approach the dragon again. I have sent messages to the capital. We must wait for them to arrive. Meanwhile, we will dredge the lake for any signs of Henry at first light. Mayor Dedrick. One of my lambs went missing. Stripe on front right hoof disappeared yesterday evening in the upper meadow. Irvin. If anyone spots Eddie, send for me. Don't let her sweet talk you into anything else. She knows what she did. Penelope. Need a rake? I will lend you one for 5 coppers. Come see me. If you have wagon, it's very good. Bite needs rep. If you may have it, just come take it away from my bring wheels. Yee. Someone also carved Milton and Lonnie into the backboard. So there's someone's trying to leave an advertisement, but they're doing the most horrifying spelling ever. Oh no, it's like a message board. I'll accept the level of unrealism in BioWare games where people just have good grammar all the time to avoid the reality of people having bad grammar in real life. Hello, Mayor.
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We are, right? We're not just gonna leave them.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way. You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, Your Worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen? Thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper of the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Until later.
Of course.
Well, this solution's actually more straightforward than I was expecting. We're just gonna go to a dam and close it up. I was expecting, like, we're gonna somehow magically deal with an underwater rift. Like, that was a whole problem that I didn't know how we're gonna deal with it, but the dam's kind of convenient by comparison. 100 more experience? Ooh, find like one more of these and I'll actually level up. The Anderfels. The Anderfels are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for 2 blights have left great expanses off the steppes so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Merdane, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Weishaupt Fortress, with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are people of extremes, the most devout priests and most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world, and the most feared. From In Purest of Knowledge, Travels of Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. The Anderfels, where everything sucks. Welcome to death here. Ha ha ha. Okay, so is this the dam? Oh, that's another new quest. Where am I gonna find this dam? That's the warden. It's the dam all the way over down here. Oh. A man in Crestwood is concerned that a friend of his, Judith, isn't safe living outside of town. He'd appreciate someone checking up on her. That's a very concerning picture to represent that quest. What the fuck is that? Okay, so Judith might be doing great for herself. Who knows? Still waters. The mechanism to control Crestwood's dam is inside the building behind Carbon's keep. Claim the keep to reach the dam. So we went from wanting to close a rift to now we apparently have to take over what's essentially a castle in order to oust some bandits, in order to control the dam. Oh my god, there's a giant wheel of cheese here. There's a giant wheel of cheese here. And there's a man playing cards with a giant wheel of cheese. I feel like we need to acknowledge this. What the fuck? Can I do anything here? What the fuck? That's just weird. I think that might be. This might be intended.
Dorian, those words you say, what do they mean?
What, you mean like mendicant? Ultimatum?
No, arse, when you're mad. Vishanti Kothas. You're swearing, I know it.
Vishanta Kafas. It's Devine, relics of the old tongue. We still use the colourful phrases.
And it means what?
Literally, you shit on my tongue.
Why not just say that?
A mystery for the ages.
I enjoy Sarah's interactions with these characters because she's just as unknowledgeable of both these people's worlds, basically, and just as snide and joking about it as, frankly, I would often be. You're different. Let's just have a laugh about this. That's horrible. That's horrible. But I think that might have been an Easter egg, that weird little cheese wheel we found. Immediately have more undead now. as we approach the keep. And they have swords. It's really weird watching them use weapons like that, but oh well. Let's lock on and get ready for a full draw. Cause some mayhem. That's right. Just causing some good damage here. Nope, don't mind me. And he's down already. There we go. Yeah, you're not going to make it very far, buddy. You're all alone now. I don't think this is going to work for you. But you're welcome to try. Yep. That was a good try, I guess. I enjoy controlling Sarah. A couple fights like that, and I think Vasti will be leveled, which is always nice. Grab a couple spindleweed while it's here. I try not to go too far out of my way to grab too many herbs, unless they're elf fruit, because I never seem to have enough elf fruit. No matter how much I grab, it's always time to grab more.
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
Do I just keep going this way? I guess the road would lead to the keep. That's logical. Yep, there it is. Hello, keep. I know what to do here. You just hit it really hard, right? Oh my god, what? I just shot a door to a keep with an arrow and it disintegrated. Granted, I'm pretty sure Dorian did a fire thing too, but still, the door just disintegrated, like, immediately. So, what kind of problem do we have in here? 2 archers hanging out upstairs? Yeah, they're gonna be... Let's see if they'll come out to me first. At the gates! Get them! Is anyone coming out yet? Anyone? I'm watching you. In fast forward mode. Time is currently moving because I want to see if they're coming out. They're not coming out, are they? Just a bunch of shitty archers just hanging. Okay, fine. You're not gonna come to me, I'll come to you. Careful. Find the exact reach of my... Oh god, here he comes. Oh god, here he comes. Okay, so, Dorian, make a boom boom. Vasti, get in the boom boom. Right? And then do a shouty shout. Like that. Gah! Everyone look at me. I'm a crazy guy with horns. Aren't I scary? You should fear me. Sarah, do a backflip because that's always fun. Really no other reason. It's just fun. Long shot. Cause damage as fast as possible. There we go. We're doing good. Everything's fine. Vasti's actually tanking fairly well right now. He seems to be the AI seems to know how to tank fairly well. Oh wow. He immediately lost all of his hit points. Oh, Vasti leveled. Coolio. Well, there goes his... now his hit points are back. Right, it's because he's standing in plain line of sight of all these archers. Vasti, you dum-dum. To be fair, I told him to hold position, I guess, so that was my bad. Just take control of Sarah, let everyone else hide for a moment. And see if I can cause some mayhem with an opening shot. Is anyone else coming out right? Oh. I see arrows moving around. Oh, is it those guys? Oh, we have more melee dudes coming out. Okay. Can you use another fire mine yet? You can. Oh, let's make some fun. Yeah. Hey, buddies. How you doing? You fucked. That's always fun. Okay. Now he's incapacitated. Let's just make things worse for him. Oh yeah, so is he dead yet? He's not very dead yet, actually. But let's just try to ruin his day. Let's see. Specifically, we'll have Vasti going on the attack. Our 2 mage characters can stay out of line of sight of the incoming attackers because I don't want them to get shot. I don't want them getting sniped right now. Deal with that guy. Ooh, wow, shatter combo right off the bat. He's not up a good way at all right now. Is that guy just gonna hang out right over there? Just stand over there a lot? Because that's not a good idea. I'm gonna have Vasti hang out over here. That's right. Vasti's not falling for your ploy to have someone stand directly in front of the archers. That's not happening at all. Meanwhile, my archer has no qualms shooting the shit out of you right now. So, you know, if you want to hang out there in the long term, fine by me. Wait a minute. Did my long shot just ricochet off that guy and hit one of the archers all the way up there? Because that's some... It is! Holy shit! I knew the long shot penetrated through enemies and hit the people behind them, but that's some pretty ridiculous interpretation of penetrate. That's straight up like a homing shot. So can I even get up there? I can't get a better shot. I want to see how much damage I just did. Wow, I did a lot of damage actually. How do you like being not alive, buddy? Wow, those ricocheting long shots are no joke. Okay! New friend is here. Time for another fire mine. And for Sarah to back off. You can't see me. Ha ha ha. Man, when that guy notices the mine, he's screwed. Blam! Why didn't it blow up? Oh, he circumvented it, that fucker. Get out of here. That asshole circumvented my mine. I'm a little impressed. Because that was just some dumb luck right there. Oh, that guy's taking damage. I was hoping I could do a full draw on him. I'll have to settle for just shooting him a lot, really hard. That's right, I'm not letting my group come out there. I know that you're just gonna try to pick them off over time. I'm being smart about this. Ow, that hurt. Stop it. Die. Die for your transgressions. So I think we're pretty much ready to go, right? We'll keep an eye out. If we get, there might be an ambush or something like in Demon Souls. When you break the door, you get an item called Sad Splinters. Because the door's broken, and they're sad. Aww. It's actually kind of cool. Is there any items in these stables here? Sometimes there are. Nope. The only thing on my map is this ladder, as far as I can tell, but I'll check upstairs just to be sure, because archers might drop something. Oh, there's one. I thought I saw a dot over here. Velveteen. More resources. That mine is still there. Surprisingly long-lasting spell. Make the jump. Okay, we're good. Let's go upstairs, see what we find. Here's the main entrance. Anyone gonna attack me immediately? Not quite. Check this other side for anything cool. Oh. There's a platform up there, but you can't jump up. You can only jump down from it. It's on both sides, actually. Yeah, I have no way of getting over there. There must be a door. Yep, there's a door over there. Okay, so